Hey everyone, welcome to Vegas Showbiz. We are Jessica and Michael Pellegrini, and we are excited to talk to you today about some VIP suites that we were fortunate enough to check out in Las Vegas. I sort of feel obligated to give a little bit of context. Basically, we have a friend who was comped some rooms in town, and we were fortunate enough to get to see all of these and even stay in one for the evening, which was pretty special. So we've done individual videos already. There was one on the Cosmopolitan room, there's another one on the Wynn room, and then finally on the Mirage room that we stayed in. I will link to all of those so you can check those out. This is our chance to kind of compare the three of them because they are comparable. These are rooms that were, most likely a similar price point, attracting a similar type of clientele or guest. And we're going to give you our honest opinions. Jessica knows a lot more about decor and that sort of thing. I just got to go raw with my opinions. But either way, let's talk about them. We're going to start with the first one that we visited, which was the Cosmopolitan. I'll just start by saying we're up on the 51st floor. We've got a room that is overlooking the Bellagio fountain side. That's the side you want to be on with Cosmopolitan. As you look out this balcony, I mean, you're literally eye to eye with the top of the Eiffel Tower across the street. It's that type of a view. That alone was breathtaking. Jessica Pellegrini, what say you?
I mean, the view, yes, that one was my favorite room. I could have just slept on the terrace or on the deck.
I was a little bit scared, honestly.
It was amazing. Your view is straight up the strip. You're looking right at Resorts World. You could see the screen on that building perfectly. Like you said, you're level with the top of the Eiffel Tower. It was beautiful. It's also the Cosmo, which is beautiful.
The aesthetic of the Cosmo, talk about that.
I mean, I love the Cosmo. It's so glitzy and fancy and just what you think about Vegas
modern.
Without having a theme. Its
theme is just nice and modern.
It's glitzy, it's glitter.
Yeah.
It's, the chandelier bar. It's just, I love it. The room had that. The room was modern. It had cool artwork, had really cool wallpapers and textures, and it had a really nice entertaining area, like
separate
you could
restrooms.
Have your friends up for drinks or something before. A nice little living space with a little wet bar kitchenette area. Like you said, it's separate bathroom for your friends, and then the bedroom was beautiful.
Yeah,
the bed
king bed was
so
gorgeous.
Plush.
Yes. With its own balcony exit, so you can go out to the balcony via the bedroom or the living room.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, so beautiful.
Master
And
bathroom was
the
tight.
bathroom has a full-size, beautifully tiled shower with a full-size bathtub.
And a bench in the shower. I love that. That's a cool.
It was gorgeous. It was just what you would expect from Cosmo.
Yeah.
It felt fancy, but modern.
Square footage wise, maybe a little bit less, definitely less than the Mirage, comparable to the Wynn, but...
Bigger than the Wynn room. The Wynn was our smallest room.
Okay, but best view.
Oh, to be fair, when we toured the Wynn, it was dark.
It was dark out, and the view from the Wynn was of the golf course.
Which
I wasn't
I'm
able to
sure
see
is
at night.
beautiful and impressive, but it's not the strip.
Yeah, I mean, we were watching the fountain show at Bellagio from the Cosmo.
It was so
that
fancy.
Was crazy.
I loved that room.
Yeah.
It was my favorite.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so that was the first one. Highly recommended if you're considering a room at Cosmo, and that's the aesthetic that you're going for. Next is Wynn, and Wynn is a different aesthetic, right? It appeals to a different clientele. Wynn is just bougie.
Elegant.
Elegant is a better word, because
yes.
Cosmo's bougie too.
Yeah, no, elegant. So
yeah.
Dark exterior, walking down the hallways, but when you walk in the room, it's like white linen and white marble and white and just very elegant. The smallest of the rooms, but this does not make for a small room. This is still on the bigger side of a hotel room in Vegas.
Yeah.
With your sitting area separate from your
floor to ceiling windows. That was stunning.
So beautiful.
Right? That really adds to the experience.
Absolutely. Now, again, we were there when it was dark, and it was looking out over the golf course that was completely dark.
I could see the Westgate.
You could see the Westgate. You could see the Westgate. But I have no doubt that regardless of where you're looking, that view is still probably pretty stunning. And you can likely see Red Rocks or something in the distance.
Sunrise there. I mean, the sun's coming up that way with those floor-to-ceiling windows. My goodness.
So very elegant room. It just felt of the the room.
Everything is perfectly in place, you know,
Right.
and the framing of how like the windows align with the bed, or the mirrors align with the bed, and just everything was so perfect. I was doing photography and I was like, man, it's so easy to frame shots in here because everything is so symmetrical.
Right. They did do a little bit of pops of color and fun with the artwork.
Yes, I loved
liked
it.
the artwork in that room. It was
did
a little
too.
unexpected and bright, whereas the rest of the room was very linen.
Mm-hmm.
It's no surprise that the Wynn room was beautiful.
Super nice bathroom.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, it matches the property. The Wynn property is
You
a,
just
is
expect
a
that
beautiful,
elegance.
elegant property.
Yeah. One thing I've read about, as you go up and up in tiers of Wynn rooms, so does like the quality of the artwork. Like you're getting like originals from known painters and stuff. I mean, Wynn does not spare too many expenses, but. And I don't know where this stacks up. It's the first room I've ever been in Wynn, honestly.
Yeah.
And my mom even used to work there, and I'd still never been in a room until now. But I was very impressed. Wynn is just top notch.
We were right one door away from their private club area.
No, that was Palazzo.
Oh, my bad.
Sorry, yeah, spoil it, no. Yeah, we also went to Palazzo, but that's where our friends were occupying, so we didn't want to even touch on that with the video, so.
My mistake.
Yeah.
So the last room.
Yeah, okay, so last one, the Mirage. We're fans of the Mirage. I don't know why the Mirage keeps coming up in like almost every other video we make. There's something about the Mirage. This worked out amazingly where we got to go to dinner at Stack at the Mirage. We got to see Love. We made a video about Love as well. I'll link to that. That's the Beatles show. And we got to stay up on the 30th floor. You get in the elevators, and the 30th floor is the only one that you need the card for. And it's a black VIP card with Mirage. I saved it. Like, I wasn't turning that back in. I'm totally keeping that. That was awesome. Totally. So you go up to the 30th floor of the Mirage, and you know, the hallway, it's got this kind of Polynesian, Tahitian sort of feel, but very nice. And then if you see our video, I mean, you open the doors and it's just this, it's grandeur, it's gold and plush, and there's like rhinestones on the furniture.
Yeah.
And like
the bed was very glitzy.
Oh, the bed was, and very comfortable too, I have to say.
With a TV that pops up from
literally at the foot of the bed.
bed.
Yeah, that like the furniture opens and the TV comes straight
I've certainly
up.
seen that before, but it was still really cool.
I was like, I gotta turn this on.
I know.
Like, how do I not turn this
Yeah.
on? A lot of square footage.
The biggest of the rooms.
Yes.
A very nice big sitting area with a giant TV, which I thought was hilarious. It was on as an aquarium when we walked in.
Yeah, I know, the aquarium channel.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Another wet bar.
Yes.
Almost more of a bar though, that was higher up and seats on the other side, whereas the other one was just sort of an open sink wet bar. This one, you can go behind, there was a fridge and all of that stuff.
All the more reason why I feel it's strange that there was one toilet. And I don't mean to sound hoity-toity, like this is not me, but there was one toilet and it was all the way back. You go all the way through the room, through the master, into a massive bathroom, and then down like a hall in the bathroom to get to the toilet.
It's the farthest thing from the door.
That's exactly right, yeah, as you would walk it. And so if you're entertaining guests or something, they have to go all through all of your personal stuff to get there. I found it a little bit of an odd decision for them to lay the room that way.
Well, it's so common when you walk right in a hotel room to have a bathroom be right there.
Yeah, like a little powder room or something.
Yeah.
It didn't, I kept looking for it. I'm like, am I missing it or something? I don't know. I mean, but still just a top quality room. I mean, I was like, is this the nicest room we've ever stayed in? And we thought about it and we was like, well, our wedding night at Hotel Andra in Seattle, that was a phenomenal room as well. And it's like, okay, our wedding night and a random Thursday in Vegas. Right? Just, I mean, just so...
It's the Vegas effect.
It's the Vegas effect, as we like to say. Yeah, that was really special. I mean, waking up that following morning, it was a weekday morning too, had to work, but just waking up at, the top floor of the Mirage, and I don't know, the lights coming in, it was just this beautiful room. What an experience that was. I really enjoyed that.
We haven't really said a whole lot about that room. So you mentioned that it has a giant bathroom.
Giant bathroom.
I feel like half the room was the bathroom.
Oh, man.
Has a separate area with a tub and a shower and sinks. And then you walk back and there's a giant closet. I mean,
yes,
for hotel
walk
standards,
in.
giant.
Oh, yeah.
It's about as big as your closet. Mine's bigger. And then you go further down then to the toilet bidet room. And there's also a vanity right there.
Right, yeah,
So
a lot of space in there.
Massive bathroom.
Yeah, I mean, I had the TV on in the bathroom.
Right, yeah,
Took
TV
like
in the
2
bathroom.
showers and
So
like
3
10
TVs
hours.
in this hotel room.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because you had the one at the foot of the bed and then you had the huge one in the entertaining area by the bar. So yeah, I mean, it was cool. It was Vegas-y enough to be really memorable. Like the glitz and the rhinestones and all that stuff just added that Vegas effect to it that you wouldn't see elsewhere. And I'll always remember that about it.
Right. The one thing that I just kept thinking is, the Mirage is about ready to be remodeled, and maybe they're not touching all the rooms, but this room was great.
Yeah, I think that portion of the property is going to remain. So as I've learned, because we've done a whole video about the history of the Mirage, that the building, the Y-shaped building that we were in up on the 30th floor, that when it opened was actually the largest hotel in the world. It had like 3,044 rooms just in that portion as well. And that design decision, that architectural design, ended up influencing a bunch of other hotels in Vegas like Treasure Island and Mandalay Bay. So anyway, that design, they're going to keep that, but from what I understand, Hard Rock Las Vegas is going to build a giant Les Paul electric guitar shaped building right on the Strip. It itself will have over 1,000 rooms in it. And so the guitar is a hotel, but then they're going to also have the other part of the property. That's how I understand it. Maybe I'm wrong. Only time will tell, but that's how I've understood it so far.
Yeah, I just kept thinking, well, what a tragedy. This room is beautiful.
No, yeah, so I expect that to live on. But the guitar, the big Les Paul on the Strip with rooms in it and everything is going to look pretty awesome. I'm excited to see that.
I'm all for it.
Yeah, so the changing of the guard is coming soon, but it's just funny how much Mirage comes up for us. But yeah, we enjoyed it. I mean, we only stayed the night in the one, which is the Mirage. Again, easily one of the best hotel rooms we've ever stayed in. Jessica still prefers the Cosmo as probably her favorite room from the whole thing. I don't know if I have a favorite. I don't know. Maybe I would go with Wynn just because of that plush elegance, and I don't know. There was something about the symmetry and the beauty of everything in there that really stuck with me. Either way, super appreciative to have had this experience. To be able to share it with you is great as well. So,
totally.
Any other parting thoughts?
I don't think so.
Okay, well, if you're enjoying our content, please do us a favor, subscribe to our channel. We're cranking out videos constantly. We're really having fun doing this, so we'd love to have you along for the ride. That's it for this one. We hope you enjoy it, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.